Welcome. Welcome to the weekend wind down, a time to relax, let go of stress, and get ready for the weekend. But first, are you feeling stressed today? Or are you feeling stressed quite often? Because actually, if you get stressed even from time to time, or maybe you're feeling stressed right now, this wind down is especially for you. It's inspired by findings in the areas of psychology and neuroscience. So let's start with that. So when we get stressed, the science tells us and psychology tells us that what happens is our brains, when we get stressed, our brains have hormones that fire. And the stress hormones create responses: fight, flight, freeze, or fawn. And once you've got this stress response happening, you can get brain fog and brain freeze, and it's really hard to think clearly and act calmly. But one really good news is that one way that we can do that to calm down straight away is through breathing and through calming our body. So the first thing is just to take a few slow breaths in and even slower breaths out. So we'll try that in a minute in our weekend wind down. And then the next thing is to actually relax your body, to relax your hands, to relax your... So I just want to try an experiment first as part of this hot tip for the week. So get your hands, or maybe one hand. What happens if you... Well, I'm just looking at the, the camera here. I'm looking in reverse at this, but that's okay. If you clench your fist, and then you say, while you clench your fist, you say, I'm relaxed. Does that feel weird? Does it feel like your fist is stopping you from actually feeling the relaxation? Now relax your hand. Just totally open, relax, whatever feels comfortable to you. And now say, I'm relaxed. Is that a little bit easier? You know, we hold tension in our shoulders, in our jaws, in our hands, in our all over our body. We hold tension. And the more that we can relax it and release it, even just simple things like tensing your muscles and releasing them a couple of times, can actually relax your whole body. So, but we're going to practice the breathing one today. So I just invite you, if you're not driving or using some sort of equipment, I invite you to close your eyes if you're comfortable to do that. Let's just take some slow breaths. As you slow breathe in and out, just imagine letting go of whatever's stressing you. So breathing in and breathing out slowly. You know, if you breathe out for 4, 5, even 6 seconds, really slow it down, that calms those stress hormones in your brain. It actually calms them down so that you're less likely to have the fight, flight, freeze, fawn response. You won't be so likely to go off the handle or be quiet and freeze, or whatever it is that you do when you get stressed. So breathing in slowly, breathing out, and as you breathe out, just let it go. This time as you breathe in, I invite you to breathe in and just breathe in accepting what is. Whatever is happening in your life, you're in exactly the right place at this moment. So breathing in acceptance. Breathing out trying to control everything. I don't know about you, I'm a bit of a control freak. There was more on that last week. But just as you breathe out and just try and stop trying to control everything. Just let it go a little bit. So breathing in acceptance. Breathing out, letting go of control. It'll all be okay. One more time, breathing in acceptance. And breathing out, trying to control it. This time as you breathe in trust. Trust that you can handle it, whatever is happening. As you breathe out and just say to yourself, this too shall pass. Whatever it is that's stressing you. So breathing in, I can handle it. Breathing out, this too shall pass. And one more time, I can handle it. This too shall pass. And now I invite you to just reflect back over the week that has just been. I wonder what you're grateful for this week. Can you think of something? There are so many things. I wonder what else you're grateful for this week. And what else? friend of mine's done a challenge recently saying, write down 21 things every morning that you're grateful for. That sounds like a lot, but actually once you get really specific, it's actually not too hard. In fact, you can just keep on going. You might want to try that on the weekend sometime. It's just a fun thing to try. It helps your brain focus more on the positive and less on the negative, because we tend to think about negative things. So anytime you can be thinking about gratitude is training your brain to be more positive, and that can't hurt. So back to your reflections, thinking about now, asking yourself, what do you need more of this weekend? What do you need this weekend? Do you just need to sleep in? Or do you need to get out and move and get physical? Do you need some quiet space for yourself? Or do you need to go and see people and be with friends and enjoy the contact and the support? Do you want to do something creative? Only you know what it is that you want to do, but I invite you to choose one thing and set an intention to do that one thing this weekend just for you. Not for anyone else, not for your family, your friends, just for you. Because the more we're compassionate to ourselves and kind to ourselves, the more that kindness can ripple out in our relationships. And actually, if you have little moments where you're kind to yourself, you'll find that your relationships will be kinder, and people will start maybe even being kinder back to you once you get it really working well. So what are you going to do this weekend just for you? Have you worked it out? Fantastic. When we finish, I invite you to share in the comments below, what are you going to do this weekend? Because if you actually write it down, share it with us, you'll be much more likely to actually do it. So thank you for joining me. Have a wonderful weekend and see you next week. And in the meantime, please share what's your intention for this weekend. See you soon. Bye for now.